Well, hello, and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for adults. What I mean by that is most tarot readings, and I've done tarot for over 20 years, astrology for over 50. When you do tarot, I have not, in my 20 plus years of being exposed to tarot, ever seen anyone with any consistency predict anything. Well, they may get lucky and say something that kind of matches. But tarot is not meant for prediction. I know it's misused that way, but tarot is meant for potential. You see the 5 cards on your screen. That creates an energy, a frequency. And it's that frequency that in this reading either matches you, resonates with you, or it doesn't. Most of the time, it will not knock your socks off, whether you're wearing socks or not. Doesn't make any difference. Now, there may be something in what I say or some information given in the reading that may click with you, but it won't happen very often that you're going to be hit with a tsunami of information, a sense, a feeling, a frequency from the reading. That's okay. Very often, small seeds produce huge trees. So it may be just something said, some expression, something that resonates with you. Work on that. If it really connects with you, the universe is opening up. There's a frequency there for you. Do it. We will not reach all the people all the time because everybody is different. We're on a different path. So like I said, tarot is potential. Astrology is knowing cycles. It's not magic. It's not pulling something out of the ether. It's knowing cycles. And in fact, just read a story back a week or so now about scientists, one in the middle 1800s, one in the 1940s or 50s, who connected astrological events like Saturn-Jupiter aspects with earthquakes. And the guy in the 40s or 50s, the scientist who did this, was 100% accurate. He predicted over 20, 30, 40 years exactly when Saturn and Jupiter were in certain aspects, I think it was opposition and conjunctions, we had earthquakes. When they were in sextiles or trines, we didn't. And in fact, he considered the other planets to be of value too because they're constantly moving. So there's some sort of an energetic pattern that astrology tells you about. And tarot talks about the potential energetic pattern. So this is clear, clean, straight ahead, no sugarcoating. That's why I said it's a tarot reading for mature people. We're focusing on manifesting, which is the basic, most important gift, power, ability any human being has. To create images in your own mind. And then, over time, actually produce them in your life. You've seen it already in smaller ways, probably, sometimes larger ways. But we can do it. It's just everything around us, especially technology, takes away our imagination. You got to see pictures on a screen. You got to see pictures on your phone. You got to see pictures on your laptop, desktop, whatever. Those are pictures outside of you. You are tuning in to the pictures inside of you, and my job is to inspire you to see and feel and hear and taste those pictures. We have the 5 cards every day. I do a brand new read every day. And the middle card is the important one for the time being. It's the card that kind of puts it all together. And today it says, clean it up. It's the Oracle card. That's the message. Clean it up. The number to the left is 21. 2 means decisions. 1 means beginning. The 2 and 1 together mean 3. 3 does not mean a third party. It means you aligning the energy of your mind, your body, and your spirit. Stop and think about this. How often in your life are all 3 of those energies, mind, body, spirit, often are they lined up? It's like if you had a regular gasoline engine. Whether it's 4, 6, 8 cylinders, 12 cylinders, doesn't make any difference. You start to get some of those cylinders out of sync with one another, and you got a hell of a problem on your hands. You could destroy the whole engine, but it won't run worth a damn in the meantime. That's the way we live our lives. Intentionally, people are out to disrupt our frequencies for our mind, body, spirit. The Clean It Up says, get them back in line. Get them back in line. Mind, body, spirit work in unison. Let's go to the left. Let's get more information. We have the Five of Pentacles. You see here, it looks like a boy and his mother walking past what is a church. If you took a look at older versions of tarot, you would see that this is a church, and you would get a little wider picture of these two people. But what it basically boils down to is here they are in the snow, poorly dressed. He is handicapped. Mom is doing the best she can, but she's losing it. And behind them, you see Five Pentacles. That's a church. It's one of the stained glass windows on a church. They could go into the church. The lights are on. Even if they didn't get any extra help, if they laid on a pew, they could at least stay warm and get a good night's rest. Very likely, though, they would get fed. But they don't consider themselves worthy. Pentacles are things that we value. These two don't value themselves. And so that frequency goes out through their entire life. Most of us are in that exact same position. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're absolutely broke poor. We're all human beings. We all experience the same thing. You cannot buy happiness. You cannot buy friends. You cannot buy love. You cannot buy peace. You cannot buy more time. So when you get right down to it, what the hell is money worth? Well, it's whatever these rich people tell us. The people who are also telling us you're going to have nothing and you're going to be happy with it. Here are two people on this Five of Pentacles cards who have nothing and they ain't happy. So we go to the next card. It is in reverse. It's the Wheel of Fortune. No, it's the World card. It's talking about completion. You are turning the page. You have a chance. Remember, this is potential. You have a chance to start a whole new chapter in your life. Okay? Integrate new positivity. Believe in yourself. Don't be like the people in the Five of Pentacles. You are worthwhile. And when you think you're worthwhile, you think everybody else is worth a little more too. Next card over. My favorite, the Fool. New beginnings. This to me is the ultimate faith card. You see he's carrying very little with him. If you take a look at the bottom of the card, all the little parts and pieces like the cups, the wands, the pentacles, swords, they're all down. He's dropped them all. He's not playing the game anymore. All he has is a little knapsack because he knows whatever you own owns you. You want to make somebody your slave? Pay them just enough and flatter them just enough, and you got them. And that's where we are, most of us. I got to have a job. I got to pay my bills. I'm stuck. You're a slave. The Fool is not. He is not a fool at all. He is trusting and believing in faith, moving ahead. That's the big thing. He is looking out. He is not just sitting, waiting for God or the universe to come to him. He's going out, but he's believing that he's going to connect. And finally, the Ten of Wands. Wands are positivity, enthusiasm, joy, energy, and the Ten of Wands says, guess what? I'm done with the stuff that I've been told is important. The world has told me things are most important things. Get things, another house, more shoes, cars, all that's going to make you happy. And it doesn't, does it? What it does, though, is trap you. That's the game. Ten of Wands says, no more. I am going to be the Fool, and I'm going to believe. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested Tarot reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together, peace and blessings.